It's the last 2 games of the season. We've got 2 games to save our season. It's episode 12 of 0 to Hero. Yes, welcome back to episode 12 of 0 to Hero. I'm Wes, and in today's episode we'll be playing our last 2 games of the league season against Bradford Park Avenue and Chorley in the Vanarama National League North. Since you were last with me, we've had some really good matches in the last few games. We beat Stalybridge after we lost to York 2-0. We beat Stalybridge 2-0 at home. We then lost to Solihull Moors 1-0 away from home. And then we beat Tamworth in our last game 1-0 at home. Nick Clayton-Phillips with the winning goal. And that has seen us still in 20th place, but we are level on points with Spennymoor in 19th. We are only in 20th on goal difference. So that means if we can win our last 2 games of the season and Spennymoor do not win, or if Spennymoor lose a game and we win, then we're out of the relegation zone and we're saved. So we are kind of relying on the fact that Spennymoor are going to slip up. Failing that, as long as we better their results if they win, then we'll be fine, because there's only 1 goal in it in terms of goal difference. So, and I think we'll go above them on goals scored if it is level on goal difference. We're sticking with the same formation that we've had. We've had a few players out injured, which has made things a little bit more difficult. But in the starting 11 today, we're going with Brooke in goal, Walford, Sharon, Dean and Kay at the back, a midfield of Pozo and Irwin. Irwin coming in for the injured Finney. He was injured during the last episode. He's not quite back to full fitness yet. He should hopefully be available for the final game of the season against Chorley. So we've brought Irwin in to cover for him. We've got Blackford and Wally on the wings, and then a front 2 of Gilchrist and Robles. Gilchrist not having the best of times in the last few games, not played particularly well. Hopefully he can get some goal scoring form in these last 2 games and propel us out of the relegation zone. Still playing on the attacking mentality, structured team shape and the same instructions we was playing on in the last episode. This is probably the most crucial game of Football Manager I've played in a while. Robles threw on goal early and just shot wide. If we'd have scored then, I'd have gone absolutely bonkers. Now, I think we lost to Bradford Park Avenue earlier in the season, so I'm hoping that we can beat them today. Pozo to Irwin, back to Pozo, plays it forward to Robles. Blackford, can he get this cross in? You've crossed it to Gilchrist and he just headed it wide. At the moment, Spennymoor are still drawing their game, and Southport are also drawing their game against Chorley. So we need to, I think Spennymoor they're playing Boston at home. We're at Boston, they're 14th, so hopefully they can do us a favour. We defended well there, but we need to get hold of the ball and get up their end. It was a good interception there. Robles with the ball to Blackford, to Pozo. Plays it forward to Robles. Can he cross it into Gilchrist? He has, and we're 1-0 up. 30 minutes in, Gilchrist scoring at the crucial moment, and that's actually put us up to 18th as things stand. Good ball through from Pozo. Good cross from Robles, and just a tap in for Gilchrist from inside the box. Nothing the keeper could have done about that. This is fantastic. Can we just end the match now? That'd be fantastic. In fact, end the season now. Pozo with the ball into Robles, who runs the wrong way, and we lose out. But Pozo's got the ball back in midfield. Irwin plays it forward, trying to find Gilchrist, but can't, and their keeper collects. And this highlight's still going. Irwin plays it to Kay, plays it forward to Gilchrist. He's through on goal. Can he score? He can't. The keeper saves it. Robles loses out. We're still going. Pozo to Gilchrist, and that's the end of the highlight. This is fantastic. That puts us 2 points clear of Spennymoor in 20th. It means that we only really need a draw going into the last game of the season. Wally through to Blackford, who plays it into Robles, and that's 2-0. Great cross from Blackford there. Both strikers scoring today. Gilchrist played it to Wally, who switched the ball over to Blackford, squared it to Robles, and again another tap in. 45 minutes in, nearly at the end of the first half. We're going to go in at 2-0. As things stand, we have dropped to 19th. I don't know why. I think Southport are winning in their game. Where is it? No, Spennymoor have gone 1-0 up against Boston. Where is Southport on there? Southport are losing 2-0 to Chorley, who we play on the last game of the season. It's nail-biting stuff. It's going right down to the wire. I didn't mention in the last episode, but FC United did offer me a new contract. Robles through on goal, and it's 3-0. Forget the new contract. We've just gone 3-0 up. And that puts us up to 18th again. Pozo with a long ball forward. Robles on the end of it, and just... That's a great finish from Robles. I'm going to see if I can sign him permanently next season from Barrow, because they're not playing him. We might as well see if we can get him, because he's out of contract. Might even be able to get him on a free. So as things stand, Chorley's still 2-0 up against Southport, and Spennymoor are still 1-0 up against Boston, but we're above them on goal difference. But yeah, like I was saying, FC United offered me another contract to see me through to the end of next season. So whether if we stay in the league, I probably will be with FC United next year unless something else comes along. Gilchrist through on goal, but forces a save out the keeper. Wins the corner. Irwin with the corner. Can't find anybody. We've been absolutely rubbish at set pieces this season. Might have to look at that over the summer. Kay wins the ball in defence, plays it up to Gilchrist, who can't find it. He just can't get there ahead of the defender. We've been playing really well. We've been defending well, and we've been scoring goals. Why have we not played like this all season? If we can play like this next season, we may even... No, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to jinx it. I'm not going to say the P word. Gilchrist running through on goal, and he's scored. That's his second of the day. We're 4-0 up and coasting away from home in the 65th minute. Dean won the ball back in defence. Another long ball forward to Gilchrist. I've definitely got to keep hold of him next season. He's been on fire this season. 20 goals nearly in... I think actually it is 20 goals now. In a season where we've been relegation threatened. If he can carry on that form into next season and score like that over the entire season, that's near enough a goal every other game. If he can keep playing like that next season, we will not be relegation threatened. Let's just put it that way. I'm going to bring Irwin off because he is booked and is only on 65% conditioning. So we're going to bring Withy on for him. He's preferred in that position anyway. I don't really want to bring Gilchrist off because he's on a hat-trick, but I don't want to bring Robles off either because he's playing really well. We're going to bring Unsworth on for K, give him a bit of a rest, ready for the last game of the season. I'm not going to switch off attacking because we're attacking really well. We're 4 goals up. It doesn't matter if we concede 1. But if we do keep a clean sheet, then Brooke will hold the record for the number of clean sheets. But we've just gone 5-0 up. Ah, it's not counting. Robles was offside. Yeah, if we keep a clean sheet today, then Brooke will be the record clean sheet holder for FC United. Gilchrist just scored his hat-trick. Great performance from him. That's 5-0, 81 minutes in. Withy with the ball out to Wally, who crossed it into Gilchrist crossed it into Robles, who forced a save out the keeper, and Gilchrist just slotted it past him. He's been fantastic today. I've given him some stick in the last few episodes because he's not been scoring. But just recently, when it's mattered, he's come up with the goods. And we're nearly at the end of this match. It's going to be a fantastic match for us to go into the last game of the season with all this momentum. Can Gilchrist get a fourth? He has. 4 goals from Gilchrist in one game. How is a player like this playing for a team that were fighting against relegation all season? One hell of a player. We're going to struggle to keep hold of him if he keeps playing like this. We're into stoppage time, and I think that's it. Yeah, 6-0. What a game. 4 from Gilchrist, 2 from Robles. 21 shots to Bradford's 5. 11 shots on target. What a game. And great momentum going into the last game of the season. And that, believe it or not, is the first time we've been out of the relegation zone since I took charge at FC United. And what a good time to do it. We're in 18th place. 3 points above Spennymoor in 20th. So we just need to draw against Chorley, who actually beat Southport 2-0. We'll come back ready for the Southport game, for the Chorley game. Okay, here we are ready for the match against Chorley, our last game of the season. And the only change is that Finney is fit enough for the bench. Other than that, it's the same starting 11 that beat Bradford Park Avenue. Same instructions, same mentality, same team shape. I know Steve Owen's not match fit, but he's playing. According to the press, we have avoided relegation. In order for us to mathematically lose and go down, we would have to lose. We would either have to lose by 7 goals, or Spennymoor would have to win by more than 7 goals because of our superior goal difference, thanks to that 6-0 win. But to be honest, I can't see us losing that. We are favourites for this game. Robles with the ball, plays it forward, can't find anybody. Kay wins the ball back. Irwin to Wally, to Pozo, plays it forward to Blackford. Wally missed a sitter at the back post, and how we didn't score from there I do not know. Irwin with the corner, and as per usual our set pieces have been awful. Gilchrist fires way over. That's in row Z. Kay with the throw in, can't find anybody. Dean with the header to Irwin. Wolford to Blackford, crosses it into Robles, and 1-0. 11 minutes in. Great cross from Blackford, great finish from Robles. We're up to 17th place. As things stand, I mean, look at that. Good finish at the near post from Robles. After this match is finished, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to offer Robles a contract. And Gilchrist. I didn't bother looking at the contracts that are, apart from, I know that Robles is due because I signed his contract at Barrow, and I know he was only on a 1-year contract, so I know he's up. I know Gilchrist is up at the end of the season, so I need to start planning ready for next season, because we're gonna be battling against relegation again if we can't. If we can't sign any decent players, we're going to be battling against relegation again. Luckily, the finances are currently stable, which is good, which means we should get a decentish budget for next season. There's going to be quite a few of these players going. I think that we definitely need a new right back, because Kay isn't a natural right back. He's doing a job for us, and he just isn't good enough. Wolford, he's very, very good, and he's on loan, so we need to either try and sign him on a permanent deal or bring him back on loan next season. Robles through just to start the second half. We need a new right winger. Wally's been okay, he's been inconsistent, and I mean we've got Clayton Phillips. He can play on both wings, so he's going to be one we try and keep around next season. I think we're still looking for a third decent striker, really. I mean, all the others we've got as backup are nowhere near as good the quality as Gilchrist or Robles. I have got a few that I've been scouting and following for most of the season, and I'm going to be looking at bringing at least one of them in for next season, because, like I say, I mean, Red's nowhere near as good as what we need him to be. He's getting old. He's 34, so we need some more youthful strikers. I mean, Gilchrist and Robles are reasonably young. I mean, Gilchrist at the moment isn't having the best of games. After scoring 4 goals in the last game, he's only on a 6.2. So I think we're going to be bringing him off. We'll bring on Red for probably his last game that you see for us, because I'm not sure if his contract's up at the end. Wally's not had a good game, so Clayton Phillips is going to come on for him. We'll keep it as it is in terms of the tactics. Spennymoor, I think I'll lose. Spennymoor are losing Southport, yeah. So whatever way, we was never going to be relegated anyway, because if Spennymoor beat Southport, then Southport would have been relegated. And with Southport beating Spennymoor, Spennymoor were relegated. So it was never in any doubt that we were staying in this league, and I was keeping my job. Red with the ball to Pozo, to Robles. Can Robles get another? Blackford, Pozo, Red, and he's got a goal. I think that's only his second goal for us now. That puts it beyond all doubt. We're in stoppage time, 2-0. Not even going to watch the replay. I'm not even going to make the third substitution. And that's it. The season is over. We have finished in 17th place, I think we have. Or is it still 18th? We'll find out. We'll have a little bit of a season review. Finally, we're ending a season on a positive note on this channel. No relegations, no sackings, no points targets that we hit but don't hit. I'm not used to this. 17th we finished in, 47 points. Same goal difference as Leamington. We must have had more goals at 4 than them. But yeah, York ran away with the league, 99 points. Lost 1 game all season against Alfreton. We'll have a quick look at the squad. See whose contracts are up. 2019. Kay's going at the end of the season. Irwin. McDonald's definitely going. Robles we need to keep. Pozo's done well for us this season. I think he deserves another contract. Gilchrist is expiring. Quite a few. Dean, Wally, Brooke. We definitely need to sign Brooke to another contract. Blackford's on loan, so we need to get him back. Finney was on loan. Walford on loan. So those 3 loan players we either need to sign to permanent deals, or let's have a look. Charlie Walford was on loan from Port Vale. When's his contract up with them? His contract's up at the end of this season. We can't offer him a contract yet. Blackford, Finney first. Finney on loan from Crewe. His contract's up at the end of the season. And Blackford on loan from Hartlepool. His contract's not up to the end of next season, so we need to try and extend his loan. Other than that, yeah, a few not expiring to the end of next season. Red, we need to sell him. Despite his goal at the end of the season, we need to sell him. We'll come back next season. We'll be ready for another season in the Vanarama National North. If you like that, please give it a big thumbs up. Please subscribe for more Football Manager 18 videos, and thank you very much for watching.